What is up, risk takers? Welcome to the Kill Pete strategy. I am Pete. I am a progressive specialist playing Risk Global Domination on PC. Currently ranked 28 on the global leaderboard. Today we have a Asia 1800's game that I'm trying to set up with 4 humans and 2 AI. And Asia 1800's is the map of the week. It's also a map that I've played a ton. And it looks like I'm in the first position, so I get to decide where I want to go first. Concentration here. I have nothing out there, so part of me wants to gravitate to the west of this map. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this corner because I'm concentrated in it. I'm also going to strengthen this position by just 1. I don't want to lose either of those. I will be losing that. And I'll explain to you guys why in a minute. So what I'm doing right now is I'm flanking black, hopefully encouraging black to push out instead of push in. In the second position we have a bot. The bot looks like it's taken over most of Korea. Bot looks like it likes to attack. Okay. So I'm going to lose that too. You see what I mean? In the third position, we have Juan DM. Let's get in this guy's DM. Has not won a game 13 hours played. That is a novice record. Do they attack Japan? Green has 1 large contiguous position across the middle of the board. Whereas the orange bot goes. The orange bot might try and finish Japan. Not going to roll 5 on 6 though, so it's going to roll out in Afghanistan. Yep. And the black player, Chesley Barak from the United Kingdom. 151 hours with 63 wins and 214 losses. Okay, so this guy is an intermediate or an expert. And he does roll on my 5. Alright. Alright. So I'm at 18 troops. This guy has decided that he is taking Indonesia. No, this guy has decided that he is attacking like an idiot. Okay, cool. Good luck with that. In the final position we have B. Benda 85 on the flag of Germany, 387 hours. Ooh, and look at this. This guy is quite good. This is a master or a grandmaster record. We will ascertain the veracity of all that at the end of the game. What does white do? White punches the green bot. White goes for Afghanistan. Slow claim moves the 3 in. White has a strong position in 2 exclaves, so obviously I'm not going to win any fights over there. I'm going to try and spend my 2 before I lose it. And it looks like I'm going to be stuck with 2 shitty positions in the middle of this board. Turn off Blitz just so I get slightly better odds and I fail. Attack this way. I'll be at 2 positions. Would prefer that those positions be a bit more spread. But as long as I still get an easy take next turn, I'll have my 2 positions in the middle of the board and hopefully I can gravitate into other directions. I lost my 3rd position. I had a 5 stack down there. The black player decided to roll 5 on 9. As you can see, they have less troops than I do for it. So here's how the continents break down in Asia 1800s. You have 3 for 2s. You have Korea, Japan, and Afghanistan. You have Mongolia, which is a 5 for 3. You have Tibet, which is a 4 for 3. Indochina is also worth 4. And then China and India are +7 and +5 respectively. And the Indonesian archipelago is +6. Only continents you're really likely to hold are these 2 in Afghanistan, but sometimes you might get Mongolia. Looks like the orange bot is fighting the green bot, which is good. I like to see bots fighting bots. The blue player is taking the lead in terms of troops. Okay. Black's plan, I think, is to take Indonesia. Yeah, Good for black. So now black has a war with blue. And blue can also break when they do finally take the +6. Combination of lower ranked human opponents and bots default to breaking continents almost all the time. And because it's progressive, continents don't really matter all that much. So overcommitting to taking a continent is usually a bad idea. And that is the second turn. My third turn, I'm going to move this 4 into this position to Burma. So I'll have 2 positions in the center, which isn't great, but it's good for striking. So being that I'm in the first position in terms of the matching order, I might want to consider skipping a card, but I don't think so because there are 2 bots in this game, so it is very likely that the bots will match in for me. Green bot takes Tibet. Okay. Somehow I'm not the short stack in terms of troops. Black is. Blue decides to move into Japan. And splits to finish. No, that makes absolutely no sense. Okay. Cool. Blue doesn't know what they're doing. So it's best for me to not piss off the blue player. Because what will happen in the late game, if I upset this guy, is he'll just send his whole trade into me. So let's make sure that blue and I have a friendly relationship for as long as possible. Blue's going to want to move into there and lock themselves in a single position, which I always advocate that we don't do in progressive. You want at least 2 positions. I would have preferred 3, but I lost my corner. I'm obviously not going to fight for it now. Maybe I can try and establish a third at either ends of this spot, but then I'm still close to black, and black has also shown to play fairly aggressive. So let's see black finish Indonesia. They won't. They won't roll 6 on 6. They'll consolidate and line it up for next turn. No. Okay, white takes Afghanistan. No, white breaks Tibet. Okay. Cool. Turn 4. I'll do a little punch on that bot too. I want to be here. Let white consolidate those 2 stacks up there. They are lined up to kill me quite nicely, but there's nothing I can do about that. Because I have no third exterior position. The inverse of that is also true. I might be lined up to kill them. When if part of me would want to skip a card next turn, but I don't think I'm going to. Because I don't want to have the low match, right? Matches progressive go 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 15. I'd much rather have the 15 than the 4. But I figure if we have 2 bots in the mix, they'll reliably trade in. So I'll be somewhere in the middle in terms of the matching sequence. Blue does finally finish Japan. Do they cut through the Philippines? They do. And now where do they go? Do they stay there and try to guard on the Philippines? A 3-point guard on the Japanese archipelago from here? No. They're not saving their guard here at all. Interesting. Yellow's going to roll on white's 4. No. Huh. Okay, green is the fish. If green doesn't trade in on their turn, then I eat them and take their 5 cards, I think. Maybe not. It's too low. Someone matched already? Match point is 6? Oh yeah, orange matched. Right to do that. Black really wants that +6. I love it when you see things like this. So black has played their entire game gunning for the, not the biggest, but the second biggest continent on the board. This is the best continent on the board if you can hold it, because it has a corner, right? It's not surrounded. China is all surrounded. So part of me wants to skip a card, but I'm not gonna. Just get out of everyone's way a little bit. It's a nice little hiding spot, this territory, Shanghai, because it doesn't actually connect into Korea. Although it might kind of look like it does. Another tricky connection point to keep in mind on this map is the Andaman Islands. Don't actually connect to the top of Sumatra. You can see there's no sea lane there, so you have to go through the Malay Peninsula if you want to get into Sumatra. Okay, white loses. Still above in terms of troops. Green bot matched in, so the match point is now 8. Let's see if any of the humans match before me. I do have a bonus on Lao or Calcutta. Kind of want to force a war between blue and black. I'm going to remove black from India. I think that's where I'm going to try and set up my third position. If I can't make a kill. Green is nicely lined up, though. Okay, blue does hold Japan. They get the +2, but they have a problem. They have to fight the bot on this front, and they have to fight a strong human opponent on the other. I have half a mind to predict that black might match in and just pop blue's stack, which would be great. Let's see them annihilate huge stacks of troops on the 5th turn. Green is looking weak, though. I think I kill them next turn. I'm lined up to do it, but I don't want to. I want them to get one more card, so it's a bit more worth my while. Surprised that black doesn't want to annihilate. What is black doing? They're going to break. They're going to go all the way around to break, aren't they? Yes, they go all the way around to break. Now watch what happens. This is a great thing to catch on video. So black says, I am going to fuck you out of your continent. And blue is a newer player, and they're holding 5 cards. So they're guaranteed to trade. Watch what happens on blue's turn. Blue's going to match in and punch black as hard as they can. Black thin themselves out to no benefit, and then black's going to parry that attack, so we have a great war that I'm not involved in, that will weaken both of them. And all I have to do is line myself up to eat them after they're both weak from fighting each other. White is still nicely lined up to kill me, though. I have to say, I don't want that to happen. Part of me wants to move into a 3rd position. Part of me just wants to exist on either end of green so I can eat them on my next turn. I don't have a match on 3, but green will be holding 3 cards. Unless white eats them before me, I can kill. Fuck off. I can kill green on my next turn. Okay, now watch. Watch what blue does. Blue is going to punch black as hard as they can. Doesn't realize he has a match yet. Now he does. He's being forced into the card screen. Puts in the match. That's all going into black. I'm okay lined up to kill black depending on how much green punches. He's going to split, get the 5. Finish the continent again. No, he locks himself in there. Too bad. Okay. Green's playing defensively, not offensively. Black will match next. Let's see what they do with their troops. Move the 12 out. Big 22 stack locked inside of himself. Okay. I don't fear blue next turn unless someone opens them, which is likely. I bet you black finishes Indonesia. They got 5 cards. They're going to put in the 12. Finish Indonesia. Yeah, you want that +6, eh? Match is already worth 12, and they want that +6. So now we have this, and black has already shown to not be a good neighbor. He's gone out of his way to punch blue. What are the odds you suppose Indonesia holds? I would say 0. Okay. Lined up to kill green. I think I do it. Unless white beats me to it. Makes it slightly easier. Cool. Nice. And I got a joker. Okay. Ooh, I want to antagonize black so badly. But I know better. I just want to go pop right there and break him. But I know better. Can wait till next turn. And I have a joker, so I know I have a match. I have two nice separate positions. Feeling better about my future in this game now. I got really good rolls too on green. Haven't pissed off blue. White is good though, so depending on what white does. Does blue break? They do it. Do it. I don't know, man. This idiot thought he was gonna hold +6 by not being a good neighbor. Okay, orange matches get the 25. Match point is 30. Okay, so I can kill blue and take their cards. I think that's what I do. White's trying to kill black. Okay. Sure. No. What? They lose. They fucked up. Okay. Roll 14 on 16. Not have enough to finish. Feed me black. I win easy. I kill black and blue on my turn and win easy. Check this out. I'll kill black first, because fuck that guy. Sometimes you just get lucky, right? Very happy with the way the cookie crumbled on this one. What is 100% on 10? I should probably know this. Well, 18 is. Well, that was satisfying. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you found some of it entertaining or informative. If you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to come along this journey with me. Subscribe to my channel. We have Fridays we do a fixed game. Wednesdays we do the podcast-style interview show, and every other day is whatever I feel like. And for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.